Day 49. Life is a magnificent manifestation where if we honor sacred Mother Earth, rivers of love will flow freely. New levels of spiritual awareness are upon us, and by recognizing their beauty, we can inspire every aspect of our lives. Michael Teal. Non-cooperation will not succeed unless we create an atmosphere of perfect freedom, unless we prize our opponent's liberty as much as our own. The liberty of faith, conscious, thought, and action which we claim for ourselves must be conceded equally to others. M.K. Gandhi. The closer we come to change, the more violent becomes the struggle. Whether we are talking about a war between nations or the kind of verbal warfare we see in the political arena, this fact stands out. In the U.S. today, political parties have become nearly irrelevant. The emotional and verbal violence between people has become so extreme that no intelligent or reasonable discourse is possible. Whether it is the pronouncements of the extreme left or the extreme right, both sides have plenty of room to point the finger at the other. It serves no useful purpose and only drives them further apart. Indeed, if we could but look down from the high ground, we would see that it appears like nothing so much a children's schoolyard game. Unfortunately, it is a children's game that is affecting the very future path of our nation. The atmosphere of perfect freedom Gandhi refers to is the only path for the truly nonviolent. This can only occur when we stop pointing fingers at our opponents and point them only at ourselves. Granting them the right to the absolute freedom we demand for ourselves creates that atmosphere of perfect freedom. Will those opponents attempt to restrict our freedom? Possibly. That is where non-cooperation and non-violence become our path. They may attempt to do so. That is the violent path. But let's be clear. Whether they play by the same rules we do is only important in games, and this is not a game. If we allow their anger, their fear, and their actions to dictate ours, then we have already lost. They are always free to make their own choices, but we're allowing them to control ours. If, instead, we step off the playing field and embrace non-cooperation with their violent game, we will ultimately win. Quickly or slowly is not the issue. The issue is non-cooperation and non-violence. Only through them can true freedom be established as the law of life. Affirmative practice. Today, I will meditate on what freedom means to me. Today, in all my thoughts and actions, I will remember that even my most ardent opponents are entitled to all the freedom I demand for myself. This is the path of nonviolence.